Welcome back to Ask a Lawyer. And now I'd like to talk about areas of expertise. I know that attorneys specialize in different areas. And at Avera Smith, can you tell me about some of the areas that you all specialize in?
Well, we have several lawyers, myself included, that are board certified in particular areas of law, civil trial, workers' compensation. But in the last few years, as our firm has grown from being a firm that primarily or solely did personal injury cases, we've had lawyers that have joined us that handle cases in other areas of the law: commercial litigation, labor and employment issues, family law and divorce. Our firm has grown in that way to add different areas of the law that people want to focus their practice in, as opposed to doing a little bit of everything.
When you say, we'll start off with business litigation, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to trial. It's not actual litigation, but it can be as simple as writing a contract or reviewing someone's contracts, that sort of thing?
Yeah, as the firm has grown and people have found out that we handle business or commercial related matters, they've called us to say, Mark, do you have somebody in your firm that could handle problem A? And most times we can, but if we can't, we're pretty adept at identifying the people in the community that would be best to serve that client's needs. So we perform that function as well.
In addition to business litigation, I guess that lends itself to labor law and work comp and that sort of thing.
Yes, we have had for the longest time. My brother has handled our workers' comp section of our law firm, representing primarily claimants and workers' compensation claims. Before Rod became state attorney in, I think, 1990, he was one of the lawyers that handled labor and employment issues in the community. Now that he's back in private practice with our firm, he's once again handling those kinds of cases, representing both employees and employers in labor disputes.
So he's gravitated back to what he did prior to his government career.
It was an area that I think he was comfortable in then, and he's back doing it now, as well as trying cases with me and handling some criminal defense matters as well.
And the work comp area, that's an area that requires a lot of experience, I would think, and I know Lance has been doing it for some time.
He has, and we encourage all of our lawyers to become board certified in that area of the law that they want to practice in. Lance made the decision a long time ago to become board certified in workers' compensation law. So he handles mostly those types of cases, and from time to time his opinion is sought from other lawyers handling workers' comp about difficult issues that present themselves in cases.
Because he's been around the block on that issue. With board certified, that will help people decide what attorney, who to call. I would think that would be the first bar that I'd want to cross before I decided who I was going to call to help me with a legal matter.
Well, whether doing this show or in our advertising, we've always encouraged people that if they feel they need to hire a lawyer, sit down and ask about qualifications. Board certification is just one way to gauge whether the lawyer you're contemplating hiring is best suited to handle your case for you. What that means is that a lawyer has applied to the Florida bar in their area of specialty. For me, it's civil trial. For my brother Lance, it's workers' compensation. That you've tried so many cases in that field, and that you've submitted yourself for a test administered by the bar, and that you've passed that test. So not just anybody can become board certified. You have to meet some pretty strict trial requirements, and you have to submit and take a test. And last time the bar provided statistics, less than 5% of lawyers are board certified in their field.
Wow. That's huge.
Well, it's a little different from medicine, where my friends in medicine, most all of them are board eligible or are board certified. In the practice of law, we don't have that many people that are certified by the Florida bar in their area of law that they specialize in.
So that really defines if an attorney has been to trial, and not that every case will go to trial, but you want to be comfortable knowing that the attorney that you do go to can handle a trial and has done it before and is willing to do that.
That's true. There are a lot of good lawyers that are not board certified, so that's not the end all to be all. Just because one is not board certified doesn't mean they're not a good lawyer, but that is a gauge. Board certification is a gauge that a consumer could use in making a decision to hire one lawyer as opposed to another.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Linda.
And we'll be right back.